My mother forced me to be a hot dog for Halloween and humiliated me as a child. Now she wants to humiliate me in front of my boyfriend all over again, so I made her cry. So there's this new Target commercial where a little girl dresses as a hot dog, and it came on while my family watched a scary movie. I am home from college for the weekend and brought my boyfriend, and my mother decided it would be hilarious to mention that she'd made me a hot dog costume as a kid, except the way she told the story. It was my request. She said that all the girls wanted to be Disney princesses, but I had asked to be a hot dog, and so she'd gone out of her way to make me that costume. This is not what happened, and I said as much. What happened is that I wanted to be Snow White, and had told everyone, including the teachers, that I was going to be Snow White. As a kid, I was obsessed with that movie, to the point where I would get invested in doing chores because I was cleaning up just like Snow White. My dad and I would watch that movie all the time, and I was very excited to be Snow White for Halloween, especially because my ballet studio was doing a special princess dance for Halloween, and we'd all signed up for special princess slots. And I'd shown up early with my dad the week before so I could get to be Snow White. My mother decided she wanted to be quirky and that Snow White was a bad role model after I got in trouble for trying to cook dinner for my family. I was about 8, and I tried to make hot dogs, like how she made food for the dwarves in the movie, and I made a mess. My mom surprised me on the day of with this crappy hot dog suit and told me if I didn't wear it, she'd never let me watch Snow White again. She took a million pictures. The other girls teased me for months, and it was one of the most humiliating moments of my childhood. I told the real story and mentioned that I got through the day by pretending that she was the evil queen, making me dress in rags, but the rags happened to be a garbage meat costume. She got quiet after that, and after we left, my brother says she was crying and looking at the pictures from that Halloween. I didn't want to make my mom cry, but it's a shitty memory for me, and it felt like she was trying to humiliate me all over again in front of my boyfriend. Update 1. There wasn't actually that much fallout from the whole situation, and I kind of forgot about it for a few months. My mom was a little awkward the next few times we saw each other, but that was all back to normal by Christmas. It didn't destroy our relationship, and I realized that a lot of my fears were just anxiety and overthinking clouding my mind. My brother made a few snide remarks, but I didn't get or give an apology, and I figured that was that. However, last weekend my mom picked me up from work and took me to her place, saying she had a surprise and I should shower and do my hair fancy. She had all the nicest skincare and hair stuff laid out, which means a lot because she's never been into that stuff. And when I was done, she surprised me with the most gorgeous Snow White dress I've ever seen. It is genuinely a stunning quality, and I couldn't believe it was actually for me. She was all dressed up as the Wicked Queen too, with the cowl and everything, and she took me to see the new Snow White movie together. When I tell you I almost cried, I'm not exaggerating. It was one of the best days I've ever had with her, and I felt like a legit princess. When little girls came up and asked for pictures, I've never enjoyed anything that much. I might try and get a job as a party princess if I can swing it, just because of how great this experience was. After the movie, she apologized for not considering my feelings when I was younger. She explained that she has always wanted me to feel like I could be anyone I wanted to be, and didn't have to conform. Still, what she did ended up being a form of confirmation itself, and if I want to be a princess, she will do her best to help me feel like the best princess in the world. She did explain that the hot dog costume wasn't meant to be a punishment. She honestly thought I'd think it was funny, but that she should never have gone that far without making sure I liked it, and she didn't ever intend to take Snow White away. I believe this. She seems truly apologetic, and I told her that she is 200% forgiven. So, things are good. I'm glad I spoke up when I did, and I think my mom and I will be closer now. She's a good person, and I'm really grateful to have a mother like her.